What's up, y'all? It's your girl T, and I'm back with another video. And in today's video, we're going to talk about the different types of wig makers or wig creators that you can be. I feel like a lot of people get tied up or wrapped up in just being a custom wig maker or selling a certain type of hair that they don't realize that there's so many other branches or avenues that you can take when it comes to being a wig maker, a wig creator, or a wig designer. So before we get started, please make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Also, make sure you share my videos and click the thumbs up if you enjoy this video. And yeah, let's get right into it. Okay, so like I was saying, a lot of people I've noticed, that are new in the wig industry, they're frustrated, or they come and they ask questions in Facebook groups about, why is my wig not selling, or I'm not sure where to start, or, just there's always questions, okay? And that is totally fine. But I just was thinking, like, dang, so many people are just wanting to be like custom wig makers and, just focus on, well, how does this wig look? Because they want their wigs to look like another wig maker. When in reality, like, maybe you should try a different, like, niche, is that what it's called? Yeah, maybe you should just try a different stream, which if you still enjoy wigs or if you still enjoy hair, that's fine. But there's so many types of wigs. Like, you don't have to be able to sell and make all kind of wigs. Think about this. Your favorite wig maker, or just a wig maker in general. Not most, I ain't gonna say all, but most, custom wig makers, they're not like perfect in every area of wig making. Like, for example, there may be a wig maker that's good at cutting layers. Like, they do bomb layers. That's their signature look. So layers is their thing. Curls might not be their thing, and that's fine. There may be a wig maker that do bomb, bone straight, sleek looks. That's their thing. They may not be good at coloring, or they may not be good. Like, you're not going to be good at every single thing. That is okay. Pick something that you're good at and perfect it, stick with it. Get those customers who like exactly what you're good at, and allow that to speak for you. Like, oh, that's the girl that make them real good straight wigs or whatever, and learn others techniques and skills as well. But everything ain't gonna be your thing. Like, it just ain't. Like, for me, I would say that coloring is not my thing. I do a little bit of coloring, but like highlights and all that, I do my little, I try, but I always tell people, they give me like a highlight look they want, I'll tell them real quick, I am not a colorist. Now, I didn't go to school for no coloring, nothing like that, but I do try different things, or, I can make it look similar, but don't hold me to making that look like that picture, whatever. But that's just not my thing. But I think I cut bobs really well. That is one of my things, and I think I curl really well. But coloring is definitely not my thing. So, anyways, it's okay. But basically, a couple of different niches I want to kind of give you, and I think I'm saying it right, I don't even know, but just ideas that you can think about, like, in the wig industry. One lane or niche could be synthetic wigs. Like, this is something that a lot of people don't even think about, or maybe I just don't notice it a lot. But do you know that there's a whole target audience or customer base that's out there that love them a good old synthetic wig? There are some synthetic wigs that look real nice. Like, you don't have to sell raw hair, especially people saying, oh, I have a hard time finding a good vendor for this kind of hair, that kind of hair. You can just sell. Oh my goodness, take my baby. He just woke up. And he comes in here and closed doors. So, like, you can just basically, you can sell synthetic wigs, and find you some real good synthetic wigs, and like, them church ladies or whoever, they'll pay for a nice synthetic wig. You want to write? Sorry, y'all. You want to write? Right. Right. Get the pen. Say right. Right. Write your name. Oh my. There you go. Okay. Okay, but yeah. So synthetic wigs, that's an area that you can focus on. You can find good synthetic wig. Make sure that whatever it is that you sell, make sure that you put that in the description and you're making it aware of the type of wig. I mean, you don't want to say you're selling some type of virgin wig and it don't last for 3-4 months, but you know, somebody that's got a I don't know, an event, and they're not trying to spend $300-$500 on a wig, and they just want a nice little synthetic wig for the event. That's why I always say church ladies, but for church, and they put their little hat on. Those wigs, they don't need no $500 wig. First of all, they ain't trying to pay for no $500 wig. So they can just get a nice synthetic wig, but it could look better. You can make it look more presentable than what they would see or get at the hair store. That can be your whole little target audience. That can be your whole brand. All right. Another one could be colorful wigs. That reminds me of I think like Cynthia Lumsey or whatever her name. She does color wigs. That's what she's known for. Like, you don't really see her doing no black or no basic brown and nothing like that. But go get that. Wanna go play? Go play. Open the door. But yeah, so like colorful wigs, if you are good at coloring and you like to experiment and try different fun colors, then go ahead and make your entire brand be about colorful wigs. Like, that can be your thing. And a target, like, I don't know, maybe the dancers or drags or whoever. That some people love colorful wigs, or events like Halloween coming up, people want a colorful wig if they want to look like Nicki Minaj or whoever. You are the go-to for the color wigs. You don't have to sell raw, virgin, all of that. And I use some good 613 just color. Okay, that's a niche. Raw wigs only. I know there are a couple of luxury brands. All they sell is raw wigs. That's totally fine. Their audience don't mind paying more money for luxury high-end wigs that'll last a long time, because they understand. If you don't know your target audience and you just want to sell raw wigs and it's not selling, it's probably because that's not your target audience. Like, people who are following you that may like your stuff but nobody's purchasing it, they're not wanting to pay those prices. Okay, so that's one thing. Another niche could be curly wigs. Like, you can get different type of curly textured hair, and you can have a whole brand on curly wigs. You can have wavy wigs. Name them, all different types of curls. And if this would be good, especially if you don't know how to like curl and you don't know how to do like fancy styling. Focus on all curly wigs. All you gotta do is wet those, find the perfect product to go in them, and get them curls popping. And then you can eventually throw in a curl brush that's gonna define the curls, or a spray bottle or whatever. Do all curly wigs. There's a lot of girls out there, especially in the summertime or just in general. Me, I love curly wigs. Like, I'm looking for good ringlets, and so find different wigs and make that your focus, like curly wigs only. Another one could be Caucasian wigs. Like, guys, I don't know what made me look into it. I think I was looking at some hashtags, but I came across a couple of wig makers, you know, Caucasian women who make wigs, and that they be charging for their wigs, but their wigs are really nice. But there's a whole audience out there, and those Caucasian women, they do not mind paying for their wigs. But find you good vendors that has nice wigs for Caucasian women, and that can be your whole, like, you can just go off on just like selling even the little toupees and the little pieces, clip-ins, things like that. That's more for the Caucasian women. That can be your niche. It doesn't have to be virgin hair like everybody else. Medical wigs, that's another one that I'm noticing a lot of my wig sisters are doing, and that is something I have recently got certified in as well. Medical wigs, that's a whole nother lane and a whole nother field. Is definitely something that you can do, and you can really push that and focus your entire brand on providing wigs for those who have alopecia or cancer and things like that, and your business can take off with just that, and you can get paid through insurance companies. So that's a whole nother the lane of wig making. I know some people aren't familiar with making like frontal wigs. You can just do closure wigs only, closure wigs only, or frontal wigs only. Those are always options. Pre-made wigs, that's a whole field. Do you know you don't have to be a like custom wig maker to have a whole wig business, a wig brand? You can strictly sell pre-made wigs, which will be wigs from a vendor. Find a vendor that have bomb wigs in all textures that you like, style those, customize those, and sell those, and that's it. You don't never have to use a sewing machine to make a wig ever. Like, it's possible. Like, you can do those things. So that was just a couple of ones that I jotted down, and I hope that that gave some of you some ideas, or maybe, if what's working for you now, or what's not working, I'm sorry, for you now, maybe you can look into a different lane or avenue of wig making that could possibly work for you, because everything isn't for everybody. Everybody aren't just born with knowing how to make wigs, and they don't just always get it. Like, no matter how many classes or courses that you take, everybody don't get it. So maybe you can try one of these other lanes and see how that works. But yeah, so that's all I have for you guys. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you can think of any other lanes or avenues, drop those down in the comment section as well. I love when we all share, our information or our knowledge or advice. And yeah, I will see you guys in another video. Bye, y'all.